Matty Gugas here with you once again, just outside of downtown St. Augustine. Yeah, actually, I was just driving out of town. First, I was going to get some hot breakfast at Georgie's and then maybe do a little scouting, but I saw that the Bunnell and Elkton local had these cars set out here on the line. And I've filmed this job before. I'm not going to wait for it. But, maybe we'll catch it down the line. I'm going south. In fact, I'm going to go down to Bunnell. Stay tuned. All right, here's the Elkton lead, the Wilbur Wright industrial lead. And I'm just going to pan back. There's those rock cars. Wow, he set them way back there today. But anyway, he must have had a decent amount of cars to go into Elkton. All right, but I'm heading to Bunnell to catch the same train. Stay tuned. All right, Matty Cook is here with you in Bunnell, on the road to Argos, which is the rock customer down here. This is the crossing that gets to the rock customer. I think I got to go back north, though. So here's where the siding starts, and then there's another setup. There's another lead out. I don't know where they stage the cars anyway, up there. But I got to go north, back north to see that train come down here. All right, so I came up here to this Otis Stone Hunter crossing, and now let me swing around. Now I'm just waiting for signals to indicate that that train is on its way. All right, so those signals just came on. This is a signal here. I have no clues. So, hi yellow, we got green. That signal over there controls that track, I guess. All right, anyways, for that track, which is the main line, by the way. This is the siding track, so, let me show you. So the rock train must go down here and set the cars out. I think Argos comes out and gets them. And then he picks up any cars that are already set out. Because there's a third track down there, but I'm not going to be able to get close to it. Anyway, I'm going to film trains, don't worry. By the way, I mentioned in my last video that Flagler Hospital wouldn't treat me because I didn't have the COVID vaccine. That wasn't 2021 or 2022 or even 2023. That was last year. In fact, it was the end of last year. November, possibly the beginning of December, okay? The COVID scam, the biggest scam in world history. I don't want to hear from anybody. I've done all my homework. I've done all my reading. I know more about the COVID scam than I want to know, to be honest with you. But I know everything there is to know. Okay, we paid for the research for that virus at the University of North Carolina. And then when we were told to stop doing it, we paid China to do it. And then suddenly, by some by some coincidence, China let it out. Look, I'm not saying anything that's disputable here. China let it get out. Okay, I don't know how, I don't know why. Was it on purpose? Was it not? Anyway, China let it get out, and suddenly there was a world pandemic, okay? Screwed up the world economy big time. I mean, some people will never recover from that, by the way. You know, here in Florida, the economy's booming. Everybody wanted to move here. You can see the trains, they're chock-a-block. But even some states here in United States right now are suffering, okay? You got what you want, you got what you deserved, okay? You thought you were going to play the biggest prank on the world, and guess what happened? Now you're suffering. Timing to end that rant, because here comes the train. So he's on the main line right now, and then, I don't know where that siding begins, but he's going to move over to the siding up there somewhere. Stay tuned. He's in the siding now and approaching at a pretty good clip. Go to the gates, I'm going to film. Quiet as skates. Only one of them's dinging. Anyway, Is that the honoring? It looks like the honoring our veterans locomotive. Sounds like it too. All right, here it is. The rock train. was thinking about staying here for the 105, but I just sat down, I need to put a chair in the car, but I just sat down, tried to close my eyes for a minute, and on the ground, and beautiful day out. And I got a bunch of fire ants all over me as soon as I sat down, so I'm going to head back north. Sorry, I meant to say I was going to come down here and investigate a little bit before going north, but you can see the train we just filmed is in the, now it's in the, I don't know, set out track. I don't know what they call that. You can see some cars set out to the left of the train headlights. Now I assume he's gonna leave those limestone cars here and pick up these other cars and head north. But let me zoom in. The reason I didn't do any of that zoomed in is I have a hard time holding the camera still when I'm doing that. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Now Argos is north of us, as it was south of us before, obviously. Look at that little critter crossing the track. I guess it's just a house cat. So I just met this guy, Spanky. He's doing brush maintenance with that tractor, whatever you want to call it, skidder. Anyway, then he gave me bad advice. He said I had time to go to Smoking D's and get my slab before the 105 came, and it came while I was over there. Anyway, no, just being facetious. My choice to go to Smoking D's. Anyway, stay tuned for the, we're going to get the rock train coming back. All right, well, my penance for missing the 105, I was going to stay here and for the 905 Bunnell local coming back, it's going to be different cars, so it'll be a different train, but I've been out here over an hour and there's no signal activity. You must be working the yard down there, or switching cars out. Anyway, I'm done. Works every time. I'm getting good at this. Get in the car to leave, here comes the train. I'm over here. Here we go, the gate should go, right, look at that, right on cue. Like I said, I'm getting good at this. The rock train! The return of the rock train! Literally. Rock train returning to Bowden Yard. Let's see what he picked up. Looks like the same cars. Seen one rock train, seen them all. Look at the sky. I'm heading up to film the 107, and the sky is just amazing. Look at the detail at the not the horizon, but the tree line, top of the tree line. Anyway, that is just amazing. Just sitting here eating my grilled cheese sandwich and the signals came on. I love seeing the signals come on. All right, stay tuned for tonight's 107. I just gonna walk to the car, put my drink away and start it up. So the lights would be on when you came over. I'm in a little different spot, you can see. I'm a little south of the Lewis Speedway. Try to give you different looks, but here comes tonight's FEC 107. All right. Oh boy, I let the camera slide. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, this is a good spot. I'm down low. Thank you. I love you too. I mean, I do, I love it. I love the train, I love the train cruise, I love everything about it. How did I describe them? The fact that they're like men, clumsy and unstoppable. Yeah, we're unstoppable. I mean, good luck trying to stop me. I've had, well, I don't like to talk about my marriages because I was binge drinking and, you know, which contributed a lot to ruining those marriages, but I was going to say both my wives tried to slow me down and they couldn't. I'm full disclosure, full credit. I'm ready to be judged, by the way. Yes, I will be judged favorably at the end whether there's a God there or not. I believe there is, but, you know, there's many people who don't. All I'm saying, it really doesn't matter, like you heard me say. It doesn't matter to anybody else what I feel as long as I'm ready. Alright? There you go. Tonight's 107. Hi, Matty Googie's here with you once again. Just outside downtown St. Augustine. And that signal down there just came on. You can't see it, of course, it's facing the other direction. Facing the direction we're facing, which is south, but so the other day I was here, it was an hour and a half. When I saw the signal turn, I came up here and to set up shop and scout, and it was an hour and a half before the train got here. Let's see how long it takes today. I heard the train. I was going to take a little walk down there, and sure enough, as soon as I got about 200 yards away from the spot, I heard the train whistle. Ha ha ha! Works every time. Okay, so I'm holding this zoom for a second. We'll see the locomotives appear. Right to the east, left of that pole that's in the center of the picture right now. And then I'm going to recalibrate, zoom back out, and get the train coming up this straightaway. You lose the train. I stopped talking. I know it's really faint, but did you hear that train whistle? Anyway, you lose the train. There's a red signal just popped on in the left-hand side of the screen. I'm guessing the first signal there was Midori Street. Second, that was South King Street. We'll hear one more. I forget the name of it. Butler Street or whatever, and then where the Elkton lead is, and then the train will appear. Let's see. Am I holding that? Oof. Yep. I'm good at this, man. I'm getting good at this. Best job I ever had that pays nothing. Yeah, I mean, whatever, man. I don't do it for money. I do it for love. Trains, I've you know, I had a lifelong dream of retiring in the mountains, trout fishing, crystal clear mountain streams, but I don't know if I can leave this area now, especially with the politics. I mean, Wyoming, I already checked it out, it's safe. There's no Democrats there for hundreds of miles, but I don't want to be around anywhere where there's those people. who hate, they spend their lives hating the United States and everybody who doesn't think like them. And I don't have the patience for it. I mean, I've been putting up with it for 50 years. We all have, but, well, if you're 66 like me, but. Well, I guess I had that wrong, but let's see if that's the Elkton. Oh my God, yeah. I can't hold the zoom. It's hard to hold the zoom. And the train appears. All right, see how you lose the train with that scrub there, but now it's gonna appear coming around the corner, just to the right of that red signal. There it is. Oh boy, look at that, come around the signal. That's interesting. Oh, that's a cool shot. I should be zoomed in. You can see the train headlight. All right, so you came. It's an optical illusion. He's not going around that signal. That signal is on the left side of the track. Anyway, look at that. There you go. All right, here we go. FEC northbound. Just outside downtown St. Augustine, Florida. Friday, I don't know, January 30th. Oh, I know that because I saw a news story yesterday that the Democrats were going to skip school and work today to protest. Democrats never miss an opportunity to skip work, screw their employers over on a Friday. All right, I got my orange shirt on today. I give him the hot salute a second. Hold on. All right. All right. All right. Sorry, folks. This medical condition is getting worse. You hear me grunting and groaning. That's my video. Try to muffle that, but anyway, it is what it is. But sorry. If your kids don't drink alcohol, don't binge drink. Especially don't binge drink. But alcohol is a scourge. I mean, yeah, some people can come home, have a drink, relax, go to sleep. Other people destroy their families, kill people in DUI accidents, get heart attacks and all kinds of health problems. It's a scourge. Anyway, that's not why we're out here. Look at this beautiful day. FEC train over the marsh here at San Sebastian River. Oh. Yeah, I knew a cough was coming. I just watched a video, 1960 Gambit, G-A-M-B-I-T, all together. Producing some pretty good quality videos now, and I just watched a video of him in Cowan, Tennessee with a train with pushers. Well, sorry, they're doing pushers over there because the hills, the mountains in Tennessee. But two massive trains like this requires 6 locomotives. And here in Florida, 2 locomotives can pull all this because it's flat. And that's why the heavy seas just raking in the dough, man. Imagine that. So they can pull all this train with 2 locomotives versus the profit margin is astronomical compared to other places, other trains operating in mountainous and hilly areas. Woo! Not the longest video I've done. I'm having to switch hands. Still don't see the end. Massive northbound. There's the end. Alright, we got some seaboard containers here, and then right at the end of the train. That's it. Woohoo! What a gold mine this railroad is, man. I mean, it was built a long time ago. It wasn't luck, okay? I mean, the train was here before all the roads. The roads were built as a result of having to work on the trains. I'll show that to you one of these days. All right, Matty Cook is here with you once again in St. Augustine, Florida. I'm trying this spot here. I'll show you the view I'm looking at today. I haven't even got my intro in yet. I got 2 safety officers pulled over and a beautiful young lady, and I'm unmarked high-end cruiser. So I don't know if she's a detective or anyway. Thank you for stopping. Like I said, in St. Johns County, Florida, I mean, the sheriffs are great. The sheriff's office is right down here, so they probably be more people that stop, but that's what we do here. We take care of our own, so I'm just stopped here on the side of the road. You can see my car, and so they stop to see if I'm all right, and need any help, and great. This is great. I love it. Anyway, so let me flip around. This is the view I'm going to give you today, and I guess I won't be doing this again. But and then I'm hoping to get a plane. You can hear the gun range, by the way, behind me now. All right, here we go. And is that the trick flyer? Hold on. This might be the trick flyer. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Oh my God, perfect. I was hoping to get this. I can't even see them. Sorry, folks, the sun is so bright I can't see. All right, there it is. That's the trick flyer. Oh, good. So maybe we'll get some practice time while she's out here. I think it's a she. All right, here comes one. It's a small airport. They do have a commercial flight, or there have been different commercial flights coming in here over the years. It's big enough, but I mean, the airport's big enough. But you can have mostly small planes. People going out, fly over the ocean and see whales and stuff. All right, here goes this white plane again. All right, so they're doing touch and goes, or sorry, not touch and goes. That's how you practice. Taking off and landing and flying. But you get a lot of hours in. A lot of practice landing, and landing is the most critical. Look, it's all critical, but landing is the most critical. The pilots say landing is the most critical part of flying. Wait, so we got a big plane here. Is this plane taking off or landing? Oh, he just came in. My bad. So that's one of the. So that plane is going to Grumman. for maintenance, probably. You can see, look at that big end. So that's a big surveillance plane. They service these here in St. Augustine at the Grumman facility here at the airport. Darn, too bad I didn't see that come in. I'd like to see one of those taken off. That is hardcore. Listen. I mean, it's that loud and that fast. It's taxiing. I mean the props, of course, the engines. So, yeah, so the same plane, and I missed it the first time. The second time I got it, and there we go again. So they just get the hours, get the practice. My friend was a pilot, I never was. But actually, he went on to be a Air Force pilot, flew the A-10 in the Middle East. I was just about to say, where the heck is this train? I'm out here for half an hour. It's less than 30 miles. Of course, they gotta get going from a dead stop. They do have track speed, and that's why I'm up here. They gotta slow down through St. Augustine, but you should be traveling at full speed here. Oh my God. What are you doing? Wasn't quite the big old road yet. Well, thank you. That makes up for my lousy camera work. All zoomed in and not wondering why I can't see anything because it's so bright out here. And then I realized I'm not filming it. Anyway, oh well. Blaming on the weather, it's too nice. It's too freaking bright. Yeah, well, I grew up in New England. It's not like I was never been cold weather. In fact, it used to be like, so they've had ice on the lakes up there 2 years in a row in Massachusetts, where I grew up, which is hopefully it's a pattern. It was only 1 year, and it was actually late 70s. So when I was a kid, the ponds were always frozen. There you go, today's 105. All right, so yeah, I was a skater. I don't know if you all know that. I went to college on a hockey scholarship. Woohoo! I was a decent player because I skated all the time, and that's the pond. So the pond hockey is the best, but pond ice is the best. I don't know how many people of you are skaters. Natural ice is the best. If you can get out on a lake or with that glass ice and no snow bumps, I mean, it's just it's unbelievable how fast you can get going on skates. Anyway, that's rare because usually the ice is not perfect. But I've been out on lakes and ponds where it's just glass ice. And it is so smooth. Okay, here comes the 107. I got stuck here in no man's land. But looks like it's bright enough. I'm leaving that pole in the picture because it's bringing... reflecting the light, some light. Sorry about the camera. Like, a quick toot, dude. That's what you gotta do. Sorry about that. Anyway. Another Matty Gugas fan. Woo! Ah, that's plenty bright enough. Good deal. I thought I was going to be, so County Road 312 and, just brighten up Racetrack Road. There you go. But I got lucky on this one.